it's all right to be anointed, bound, and falling down. It's okay. It's even okay for two talkers for the rest of the sermon that people see that you're bound. So that when I come out, you know that what I went through was real. And the life I'm gonna live, I deserve. Y'all ain't talking. I deserve this house. Did you see me get evicted? I deserve a good marriage. Did you see my domestic violence? Hold on. It's all right if your problem goes public. It's all right. Most of my business, true and false, it's out. But guess what, for one screamer? Not only is my business out, I'm out too. Look at somebody, tell them it's out, but so am I. When you go through hell, you don't care what folks say about you. Please be seated. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, rose up in haste, spake, and said unto his counselors, did not we put, Sean, we're almost there, I promise you, 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? Talk to me. They answered and said through word of confirmation, true, O king. You did place 3 men in there, and the last time we saw them, they were bound. I want you to keep on prophesying and tell your neighbor this. And if they don't want to talk to you, then don't even bother them anymore. But tell them this is the last time you're going to see me like this. See, you prophesy. Tell them I'm faking it right now. But the next time you see me, I'm going to really be everything that I'm projecting, right? Uh-oh, y'all are quiet. I'm not going to fake it till I make it. I'm going to faith it till I take it. Hold on. Listen. Be seated. The problem that they're having is they know what they saw and they know what they put in, but verse 25 makes them feel like maybe they put more than 3 folk in there. Which means when God's about to bless you, your enemies are going to think their eyes are playing tricks on them. Y'all quite going to be like, is that your car? It don't say Hertz, do it? It don't say car. No, hold on. See, I want to preach, but y'all won't push me. God has to give you something for the hell that you've been through. And the way you're going to know God gave it to you is folk are going to get jealous of the outcome. I think I'm boring people. I done lost Brother Barnes. I done lost Brother Turner. I done lost Brother Shin. I done lost everybody. I ain't lost James. He answered and said, 2 verses left, lo, I see 4 men in a different condition that they were in when I put them in. And what's real ironic for those who love the Bible and ready to change is they didn't have to come out to get free. Oh, y'all quiet. When you get delivered, coming out don't mean you delivered. You're delivered when folk can see you in it, but you're not in the same situation you were. When we put them in, they were bound. We open it up, they still in. And the reason why some folk hate us, and I'm saying me now, is we're doing better than them while we in it. You ain't going through nothing and you worried about what we going through in our business. We don't even know you, but we are so important because what is featuring who you are is how you're surviving in the mess that you're in. How in the world can her kids look good and she ain't got a baby's daddy and I got a father for my kids and these kids acting crazy? Well, how am I happily single and they ain't happily married? promise you this, and I'm going to leave this alone because I'm working on something. If you ain't happily single, you'll never be happily married. If they have to make you happy, they can make you sad. If you were happy when you went in, you'll be happy if they walk out. I'm just sad you ain't with me. Now, I didn't write this. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire. They're not with me, and I'm about to do it then. And they have no hurt. They have no hurt. They're in something that can't hurt them. They are in something that should have killed them. They are not even hurt. They're not hurt. And the way you know they ain't hurt is when they open it, fire makes you make a sound. They are not even responding. They are quiet, chilling. They are laying in a bed of fire. And guess what? Y'all missed it. They ain't in there by themselves. There's somebody in there that I know I didn't put in there. Y'all ain't talking. Oh, wait a minute. Some type of way, I feel power, y'all standing more. But some type of way, 3 became 4. See, some of you would be blessed, but you're too busy bobbleheading. And the form, the theophanies, the form, the image, the form, I don't want to use these big words, I'll leave that for you, Dr. Henry, of the fourth, the number 4 means governing. There's somebody in there governing this matter. There's somebody in there telling the fire, don't mess with these 3. Still be fire. Be fire enough for one screamer to burn these ropes off their hands for me. Melt all the metal, but don't leave them with any burn. Oh, I'm boring y'all. Yes, I am. I can tell by how quiet you are. They have no hurt, and the form of the fourth, all right, I'm about to close, is like, y'all reading it with me? The Son of God. All I want to do is say 2 things about this, then I got my 2 verses left and we're going to fly quick. But 5 of y'all wave at me who love what I'm teaching so I don't waste this. And that's this, Apostle Lockett. How do you know what the Son of God looks like and he's not even taking on the body to be born? No, I'm verse 6. Jesus has now came through the womb of a woman and became somebody's son, also proved he was God by giving himself a name. Oh, he didn't let the mama name him. Y'all ain't talk. He gave himself a name that is above every name. And at the name of, in all caps, J-E-S-U-S, which makes him God. Oh, y'all hear? Because all his letters are capitalized. Not just the first letter. All of them. Do you know, even on your iPads, don't do it now, even on a computer, if you type the name Jesus, there will be an error if you didn't capitalize that name. It will correct itself. He's not Jesus. He's not thank you, Jesus. He's thank you, Jesus. You know, he is not thank you, Jesus. You know, the devil wants y'all to turn your praise down, but you young people who need a future, you ought to look at the devil tonight and tell him turn down for what? Well, hold on now. What? See, church is getting too quiet. Too quiet. Jesus. The only way that we can try to use an eisegetical hypothesis, which means my education has to kick in because there's no definitive of this being Jesus, but because of the way it's worded, we can say it is. But at least one thing I will take the liberty to do, but you don't have to believe it, so I want to suggest to 5 loud talkers this. that Nebuchadnezzar says the fourth one looks like the Son of God, but he don't even serve God. He don't even believe in God. He serves his own God. He's the king of Babylon. But the only way that a God who has no name but has an image in this situation could be identified as the Son of God is a devil in the Old Testament that has no name, who was called an evil spirit, recognized Jesus because he was up there when they were all together, right? And he probably was saying, what are you doing in there? Y'all ain't talking. And Jesus said, I got the right to be in. I ain't coming out to the New Testament. Y'all ain't talking. But oh, y'all quiet. And the Lord said, I'm in there with you. Oh, y'all didn't like that? He didn't break his rules. Lo, I'll be with you always. He didn't break no rules. Even when he became Jesus, Jesus, who is God, I just shouldn't went here, had to play by rules. Do you remember, brother prophet, that when he met the man who was called Legion, do you remember he said, who are you? What is your name? They said, our name is Legion, for we are many. And then they told Jesus, who they knew was God, our time has not come, which means there are certain things you can't do till a certain time. So don't send us to hell, but send us to the swine. Y'all, he said, well, you're going somewhere. You're getting out of him. But he didn't walk in his full authority in sending them where they were going later because of time. There are certain things you can't make him do before his time. So even though you're praising him and giving money, he's not going to give you your check before your time. Even though you're living right and don't have sex, he's not going to give you a husband or wife before your time. But I will say this for 10 folk who will jump and spin around and make the devil look mad, it is time. I didn't come here to announce how long you have to stay in. I came as one of God's representatives to check on you. Look somebody, shake them like a salt shaker. Tell them it's time for you to get everything God has for you. It's time. Tell them you've been through enough hell. You've cried enough. You've lost enough. You've worried enough. It is enough. He's all right. Verse 26, be seated for 3 more of these teaching moments. Then I'm going to bring Lazarus in and we're going to go crazy and we're going to go home. Then, I like that. See, that turns the God in me on. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, spake and said, Shadrach, watch out, apostle, Meshach, Abednego. Now he addresses them in a new way. Ye servants. First you had your God above mine. Oh, y'all here now. You only know he's God because I'm still alive in the thing you made to kill me. Oh, yeah. If I'm helping anybody, say, talk to me, Dr. Hall. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth. Come hither. I'm almost ready. I just need y'all to push me a little more, Colorado, because 5 of y'all catch this and get happy. Y'all are waiting for God to bring you out. The Lord said, no, I'm sending who don't want to bring you out. Y'all, see, y'all looking for the wrong person. The Lord said, I'm going to make the same folk that put you in there beg you to come out. I want to talk to you. See, y'all making God do a job he ain't supposed to do. He's with you in it. He didn't open the door and say, walk out. He said, stay with me in here. They'll be here to get you in a minute. All y'all need to do is stop getting these fake DDs and PhDs from online schools. And pay the price. Or sit with someone that paid it and befriend them. But you can't get through funds, you get through friends. I told you an hour ago, you change your company, God will change your currency. Look at who told them come out. The same one that made the order. And he's changed his opinion of them because now he's calling them servants of the Most High God. I got folk who hated my ministry now to be like, Dr. Hall, I wish you would come to our ministry. Are you going to tell your members I'm the same one you said would never preach here? Because when it's your time, you will live until it's your turn. All right, I'm going to leave that alone because for some of you, it's your time, it just ain't your turn. Let me go past that. Then Shadrach, I'm at the beat calls of 26. Meshach can't hear my brothers. And Abednego came forth of the midst of the fire. 27. Last verse. The princes, governors, captains, king's counselors being gathered together, which means everybody that has influence is showing up now. Not petty people that ain't got no power and no doors to open. People are gravitating to you because you survived something they know you should have died from. And now the new you demands better company. Princes. Not princess, princes. Governors. Captains. These are big people. If I say this, will you jump for me? When you get in a place of influence, people will respect you so much they'll never call you by your name. They'll be like, sir, reverend, and you have to tell them, no, just Todd. Being gathered together saw these men upon, I'm closing right here as far as transitioning, about 5 of y'all push me, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed. See, you ain't happy. That's why. Neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire passed on them. The topic of my sermon is simple for 30 folk who will catch it in your spirit is through all of this, I'm not affected. Y'all into, hold on. I am not affected. Hold on. I got to teach y'all within my last 15 minutes how to not respond to the situation as it says you should. You in fire, you should burn. You come out, you should smell like smoke. Oh, y'all quiet. But when you go in something and come out with no residue, oh, y'all don't hear me, and you don't look like the hell you've been through, you become so influential that everybody that's going through want to ask you, how are you making it? How you get a house with no credit? How you keeping it with no job? How you getting married and you ain't even know him for 3 weeks? How in the world you get a position and you ain't got a degree? Baby, I went through hell for this. And God not only pays, all right. When I was studying this, I kept hearing God say, teach them not to be affected. Said the sooner they don't respond to the thing, I'll let them come out. But I gotta leave them in as long as folk can see they going through hell. Soon as you show the devil and your haters, I'm not even paying you no attention. I ain't even there. You go on with that foolishness. My heart is fixed and my mind is made up. I'm more focused now than I ever been in my life. If God be for me, who can be against me? Greater is he that is in me than he that's in the world. No weapon that is formed, no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. I want you to say these two words to your neighbor, and it ain't I'm next or you're next, but when you say this, really judge whether you're going to hang with them by their behavior. Tell your neighbor you're out. All the doors that were closed in your face, all the boundaries and limitations, the God is freeing you. God is freeing you. He's making a way where there was no way. He's bringing light in dark places. He's giving you an opportunity that you've never had before. But don't wait till the battle is over. Make up in your mind, you gonna shout. You gonna shout right now. Right now, certain folk are looking at you like you crazy because they the ones behind it. They really love that you need them. But after God brings you out, y'all don't hear me. Go to verse 30. Just go to verse 30 so I can cut through the chase and prophesy and take 8 more minutes. This is what's going to happen to all of y'all that just praised him. Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And what he gave them were places, were positions of influence in his kingdom. In the marketplace. This ain't about being prophets and priests. This is about having power with bank people, presidents, lawyers, doctors. He didn't promote them in ministry. He put them in places where men said you could have it for free. Go on. Are you the one that went through the fire? Yep. Show me your coat. Here go proof. Go ahead and drive the car. Just tell folk you got it from here. Y'all, can I take a picture with you? Because you're the only person in your whole family that went through something that killed everybody else. But when it came after you, you got stronger. You got wiser. You got better. I feel a Shabbat coming out of my soul. The devil thought he had you. Oh, but you got away. I got away. I got away. The key word is, because I'm about to close. 5 minutes, get on the horse, Tonto. But the key word is promoted. Oh no, my son loves the Bible. The topic is, I am not affected. Talk to me. But the subtopic are for those that got a real praise on the inside. That is, my outcome will now determine my income. If I come out of this, I gotta be promoted. Y'all ain't talk. If I come out of this with my hands up and my mouth full of praise, with a heart of thanksgiving, I will bless thee, oh Lord. Lord, I need you to bless me. I need him to bless me.